Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most awesome videos. In front of us we have the Sony. This is the ICF-SW7600GR. I'll perform an evening medium wave band scan. First, I'll go over features. Second, I'll do a size comparison. Third, I'll start cruising the evening band. So let's check it out. This Sony 7600GR. They made this radio for quite a while under different model numbers and different types. This was their last hurrah in shortwave, and I believe they don't make them anymore. So about 3 to 5 years ago, they stopped making this radio, and here it is. I got mine off of eBay, I think for around $100. I don't know if that's the current cost. They kind of go up and down, but it's not bad for around that price for a mint example like this. So let's check out some features. Left-hand side, we got the carry strap with a swivel. We have an AM external antenna port. It will do medium wave as long as shortwave. Here we have an attenuator. We got minimum, maximum. We can turn it on and off. We have a line out jack for recording, a headphone jack for FM stereo listening, DC input of 6 volts, no polarity. On the front of the radio, we have this emblazoned Sony, which is awesome. I'm a Sony fanboy, as you guys know. We have a light. It's kind of a light green. You can really only see it when I kind of cover that. Our speaker is underneath a metal grill, which is nice. Good model number. And if you look, it has the bands right there. FM, shortwave, medium wave, long wave. Nice. You guys out there like long wave too? I just don't get much where I live. So you can see up here it says AM dual conversion. We got a little LCD window. Right now it's showing current time with daylight saving engaged. And over here it says page. And that's for our page functions. All right, so it says 100 memory presets. You get 100, it's 10 per page. You got 10 pages. We got a hold, which is a lockout feature. Sleep button, on-off button. Our numeric keypad for entering frequencies. You hit direct the frequency and then execute. Gotta like that. Our AM FM band select. We have our page select and our scan select there. Setting time. All these buttons pretty much do that. Here's our tuning buttons. We have our coarse tuning and our fine tuning in the middle. No tuning knob, just these buttons, but it works out fairly well. I like it. And I'll zoom in here for all the text there so you can read that. Nice. See, right hand side of the radio, we have the volume control. We have tone control, news and music. I try to go back and forth depending on what I'm listening to. AM mode, this is nice. You got normal, AM synchronous detection, and of course, single sideband. And then when you're on sync or single sideband, you have lower sideband and upper sideband modes. The synchronous detection on this radio is phenomenal. And then over here we have single sideband fine tuning for our ham radio, and of course to help if we are using it in medium wave band. So cool. Bottom of the radio. Top of the radio we have our antenna whip. It kind of pulls up and is usable. It's just a very fragile piece. Be very careful if you buy this radio. This is actually a very fragile point right here where it comes up. We have a kick-out stand, and you can see it has the world map there with the time zones and how many hours behind UTC. I'm right there, -6. Here you can see it says Sony 6 volts. It runs on 4 AA batteries, made in Japan. As you can see, the stickers on mine are really good. The person who had this took good care of it. Over here we got some warnings. And here we have our battery compartment, which is captured. So now this radio I've owned for quite a while. And the last video I made was 2.5 to 3 years ago. I figured it's time to show you guys this radio once more, because many of you new subscribers may not have seen this radio, and it is a really fun radio. So there you are. Okay, so let's do a little size comparison. I always have CC Pocket on hand. The clock should be pretty similar. It's currently 10:12 p.m. Central Daylight Time near Chicago, Illinois. If you're wondering my location and time, here's CC Skywave, give you an idea. The Sony's not huge. It's kind of like a paperbook size radio. Skywave. And then last but not least, we have a deck of cards. Give you an idea of proportions. Iron Man, he's the man with the master plan. He loves Sony radios with shortwave from Japan. He's the mighty Iron Man. Sing it with me. You get it. Deck of cards, universal. So there it is. Okay, So let's start cruising the evening band. So I'll go ahead and turn this on and hear what we can hear tonight. It's been a while. This is first in a long time I've had this on. So go ahead and hit it. Starting at 5:30, I'll make it to volume. It says AM here, frequency we're on, and a tuning indicator up here in the top left. Just switch it to news mode, which kind of lowers the tone. This is 5:30, CHLO, Brampton, Ontario, 441 miles, 250 watts, they say. Let's bring in a Terk Advantage Loop, see if I can't boost that signal. It does very good during the day. Let's see how it does in the evening. So we put this perpendicular to the radio's internal antenna. That's what we're using to get medium wave. It's a ferrite bar wrapped with coil windings. Let's go ahead and tune this loop. It's about as good as I'm going to get. Cool. Okay, let's keep going.
3 outs away from a 2-1 lead in the American League Championship Series.
Okay, in this direction, this is 540 WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin, 70 miles, 400 watts. Again, wherever I point the horizontal edge of the top of the radio is the direction the station I'm trying to tune in. That's the orientation of the internal antenna. And of course it works in both directions, either north and south. Right now it's pointed south, even though the station is to the north.
They all voted to co-sponsor the mask mandate. But in
Here's 550. I believe this is KTRS, St. Louis, Missouri.
the judge threw out
275 miles, 5,000 watts.
early on. The county didn't get their act together.
Here's our 1 kilohertz tuning.
Mandate that.
What was the first thing that I said the day that Biden did that vaccine mandate speech? I said, uh-oh.
Okay, here's 560 WIND, Chicago.
And they're going to come. Southwest Airlines is asking or... sign of flu and COVID. Only the Exergen temporal scanner thermometer has been proven accurate.
590.
Clinical studies. Don't rely on non-contact thermometers. They have little or no scientific studies supporting them and can miss the fever that might mean COVID. Learn more at Exergen.com.
Looking for a way to pay for that new home improvement you've been waiting for? Ready to consolidate credit card debt at a lower interest rate? Figure offers multiple loan options that can help you improve your finances, from mortgage refinances to home...
Just wonder if I hovered here if it'd tell me. I believe this is WKZO, Kalamazoo, Michigan, 137 miles, 5,000 watts. It's coming in pretty good.
Online at Figure.com and see your new rate in a few clicks. Figure out your finances at Figure.com.
I'm Serena Williams. You watch me live on TV.
Mixing stations. The woman talking there is WMT 600, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, 175 miles, 5,000 watts. These two stations I can pick up during the day, which is nice. Just picking up WMT there. Okay, good.
After each game in college or the pros,
Go get the football! Press on now!
you know this is your home to cover it all. It's football on Fox Sports Radio.
Hey, it's Jason Smith. Slowing down? Who's an energy?
Okay, two stations there. I can hear a woman talking. Of course, you heard a sports. Sports station here is KCSP 610 Kansas City, Missouri, 400 miles, 5,000 watts. And the woman's speaker was WTVN 610 as Columbus, Ohio, 330 miles, 5,000 watts. Kind of fun.
It helps give you the energy you need to get more done in your day, no matter your age. Visit M Drive for...
ahead with a budget, you'll keep Christmas from getting out of control. And the best way to do that is with our budgeting tool, Every Dollar.
Okay, there's 620 WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 52 miles away, 10,000 watts.
And plug that into your Every Dollar budget so you can pay for Christmas in cash.
Country music on CFCO, Chatham, Ontario, 310 miles, 6,000 watts. Alternus. I'll get a different station. This is St. Louis, KYFI. I believe it's a religious station. St. Louis, Missouri, 275 miles, 5,000 watts. Hispanic music on WMFN, Peatone, Illinois, 75 miles, 1,600 watts.
I got to go. I got to go and lose them mean.
There you go, WSM, Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles. That's cool. Okay, there's a ball game going on. New York, New York, 660 WFAN, 750 miles. Let's see if we can engage the synchronous detection. Going by feel here. That helped. You can see it says sync lock there. Cool. Big difference there. You can hear there's something interfering on the top, which is 670. Cool. Let's keep going. So we're picking up Monday Night Football. This is 670 the score, WSCR Chicago.
It was like he had the pads on and was involved in the play. Huge fist pump.
I'm going to guess here, CJOB. If I'm right, I'll put it here, whatever it is. This direction is northwest. It's definitely not Toronto. Toronto is this direction, which is CFTR. Okay, cool. Keep going.
Throughout the scamdemic, stories of shockingly high prices for coronavirus.
Scamdemic. Geez, they come up with some stupid names. Really, it's a dumb name, but, you know, I'm not going to get all goofy about it. It's just, I don't know. I don't listen to that part of the radio. Usually I tune it off when people start talking like that. WLW 700, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles.
Evil bunch of people.
Maria. Yeah. You need to take on that $10,000-$20,000 mortgage. Oh, Maria. All right, Maria, are you back with us?
So here's WOR 710, New York, New York. Pretty good selectivity in the evening here. This is 750 miles.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
I can hear you. Sorry.
Let's get to the brass tacks. What's your current house selling for?
We put it on the market for $497. Yeah.
And it's paid for.
Oh, thank you. Thanks so much. I've got a couple of guesses about your San Francisco question.
Okay.
720 WGN, Chicago.
Food.
No.
Dining out.
Not food.
Okay, country music here. This is going to be CKDM. Yeah, Dauphin, Manitoba, 820 miles. Coming in good. Zoomer Radio here, CFZM740, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles. So as you can tell, I get quite a few Canadian stations where I'm at.
You can rent it. You love Zoom for video meetings. Now, choose Zoom to power your
750 WSB, Atlanta, Georgia, 630 miles.
seamlessly within the Zoom app as your business phone system.
Help you protect your savings and retirement. That's 833-928-GOLD.
WGR, Detroit, Michigan, 270 miles.
Boy, she just said they can't do anything. They can't leave. Basically, they have to do this.
It's a good evening here. Okay, WABC, 770, New York, New York, where they go 77, or 77, I believe. New York City, New York, 750 miles again.
Chicago, take a listen. So you asked the question of why the lawsuit.
Megapros.com. One mega call does it all. Oh, according to research.
WBBM, Chicago, 780.
That means
News Radio. Evenings, Monday through Friday, between 12 a.m. and 1 a.m. Central Daylight or Central Standard Time, depending on time of year. You can tune in and listen to Coast to Coast, old time radio. When radio was pretty cool. They have a whole hour of it, usually 2 shows.
Yes,
it's nice.
Free. 82% of you will keep in mind that ZipRecruiter's technology.
CKLW 800, Windsor, Ontario, 270 miles.
Music ensemble and was sent to Qinghai Province, a remote area near the Tibetan border, according to a university biography. After the universities reopened in 1976,
this guy talks way faster than me. You should do that lawyer speak at the end of the commercials. WGY 810, Albany, New York, 740 miles.
Of canceling a survivor of the Cultural Revolution.
TRECE.com. Jerry Rose for Freeman Hyundai and Irving during the Freeman Hyundai sales event. Purchase a new 2021 Hyundai Sonata and get 0%
Okay, WBAP 820, Fort Worth, Texas, 810 miles. Nice.
Hyundai Assurance featuring America's best line. 2 years or 100,000.
And so he was trying to overcome COVID.
So this is West.
His wife Nancy had shared that.
This is 830 WCCO, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 310 miles.
After getting the okay from his doctor to referee a few hockey games.
That's what's really scary to me.
Yeah, I mean, I even compared this. I mean, everybody talks about the great...
Here's WHAS, Louisville, Kentucky, 840. Ground Zero is on right now. Coast to Coast comes on at 12 a.m. I usually have my radios tuned to 840 so I can listen to it. And Coast to Coast runs from 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. for those who don't know. But a lot of my viewers on my channel watch or listen to this Coast to Coast programming. I don't know about Ground Zero, but Coast to Coast they definitely do.
The fervent enthusiasm to stand for what they believe anymore.
That's what it sounds like every time you say it.
You know, it was like,
Here's a KOA 850, Denver, Colorado, 890 miles. We can put the synchronous detection.
How long did you keep the dog after that?
He bit everybody. I know. Well, I appreciate you jumping in with the story, and
Helps.
thank you for sharing that.
I really do.
I was switching to upper sideband to see if that would help, but helps a little bit.
I love that. I'll be using that.
Ils ont des responsabilités en regard de la loi, mais en même temps,
Here's 860. This is CJBC, Toronto, Ontario.
dans une position de défendre l'indéfendable. Ils sont aussi aux prises avec la façon dont le gouvernement a attaqué cette question-là.
You can practice your French.
Si le premier débat avait été « Est-il normal ?»
Okay. This is 870. This is WWL, New Orleans, Louisiana, 865 miles. Coming in kind of choppy. Sync lock engaged. Wow. Huge difference.
Hey, Culligan, why?
Nice.
Clear and moonlit tomorrow night, low dipping down to 57. Then on Wednesday, we'll have sunny skies. A warm and pleasant afternoon with a high up to 73. Still on the warm side on Thursday with some sunshine, high 74. And then clouds and some breaks of sun on Friday with a high dipping down to 69. And Saturday and Sunday, it'll be cooler with clouds and sun. A shower possible on Saturday. High both days within a few degrees of 60.
11:30 at WCBS.
New York's news, traffic, and weather station. This is WCBS News Radio 880.
Former Secretary of State...
So there you go. I left it going so you could hear all that. WCBS 880, New York, New York. Again, 750 miles. Beautiful. New York stations are coming in great.
New York City makes plans to roll out booster shots for the...
Sounds like my local, doesn't it?
Johnson vaccines. Dozens of members of the NYPD face misconduct.
That's the fun of radio. You buy a portable radio, you sit back, and it doesn't matter where you're at in your house. Turn it on. Well, it does matter if you buy a Wi-Fi router. But try to get in a quiet location.
In sports, the Rangers...
My lighting here is incandescent bulbs, so it doesn't affect anything.
And right now...
Prime time, the speed of sound. Hypersonic, it's called.
Here's 890 WLS, Chicago. High-pitch whine coming from the camera. Sometimes you can tune it back a little bit, and it'll get rid of it.
Released this hypersonic weapon, which can be nuclear capable, and struck very close to it because they were testing.
If I die, will you send me some flowers? I thought you'd buy for a girl.
Old-time radio on CHML 900, Hamilton, Ontario, 430 miles. They have old-time radio on all the time, which is fantastic.
But I couldn't go to her funeral.
Rising inflation makes no sense.
They want the government to borrow and print multiple trillions more dollars and dump all that spending into the heads of families that already...
This is WFAW local, Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin. Oh, it says Kentucky. 940. Okay, I don't have it written down. Possibly a new station. I'm going to look that up.
Coronavirus vaccine mandates in Texas is not expected to pass the legislature. Republican State Senator Kel Selinger tells the...
It's just global or nationwide news. This is definitely the direction of Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin. Okay.
I'm Brian Shuck. From the Fox Studios in Los Angeles. Here's Ralph Irvin.
Back and forth on Monday Night Football.
Keep going. I always like to hover, see if I can get a new station or not. Go a little quicker.
That's what's even more amazing. It looked like the Bills' defense sure had control.
KMBZ, Kansas City, Missouri. 490 miles, 5,000 watts.
And they did it by cheating their linebackers to save something.
Mannequins that have been, in a very detailed way, made to look like
CBW 990, Winnipeg, Manitoba. 675 miles. Sync should help.
Our job is to understand the difference.
There we go. Sync lock.
You can measure the width between the canine teeth. You can
Lower sideband mode. Because 1,000 above it's, I think, causing issues.
See all the action with Vivid Seats. Whether it's in the upper deck or on the 50-yard line.
Here's 1,000 to be MVP, Chicago.
And with Vivid Seats rewards, you can earn free tickets from your very first purchase. Just buy, collect stamps.
Then the line was paused. In a statement, the Ministry of Health said, we're currently experiencing high volumes of downloads. A few users experienced a brief technical issue earlier.
It's probably CFRB, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles.
Available on Friday. The ministry says there have been 2.5 million. And some of the statements that they actually mean. They want to defund the
1020 KDKA, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 450 miles.
over and over and over.
Last station was a local mixing with WBZ. This is 1040 WHO, Des Moines, Iowa, 280 miles.
SEPTA officials are reminding riders of the important role they can play.
KYW 1060, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 700 miles away.
On board a Market Frankfurt L train at 69th Street Station. KYW's Faraday Howard reports a SEPTA employee did step up
the
and
call
call
letters.
911, so a transit on.
Nice. Music here is KAAY, Little Rock, Arkansas, 570 miles to the south.
Turn out the shine.
1100 is WTAM, Cleveland, Ohio, 345 miles.
To talk to Ian Punnett, call the Wild.
How the manager is going to implement the front office.
KMOX, St. Louis, Missouri, 275 miles.
It's been trending in that direction for a while, and certainly you've seen teams meet.
A few stations here. Typically WBBR comes in clear. New York City, New York. Keep going.
Find out how they were being treated.
Local.
Sometimes these managers would come out and say,
WILL.
"What are you doing here?"
Also, Senate.gov is his website. Senator Roger Marshall, the great state of Kansas, Republican in Kansas.
We got Wham, 1180, Rochester, New York, 545 miles.
And it must be dismaying you, because I've never once in my life had the government tell me what I should or shouldn't take.
Local WRTO, Chicago.
It depends on, I guess, which media outlet you look at. It kind of took people
WPHT 1210 is Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 700 miles.
.com. And joining me right now, our friend Stephen Yates. You can find him online at YatesComms on Twitter. He had...
Go a little quicker.
Go get a serving job. Like, it's just, why are we different?
We can be able to pay our... We would be...
As you can see, a lot of exploration here in this part of the band, between 1200 and 1500. So I'm going to go up pretty quick here.
Josh, it's time to select our Navy Federal Policy Defender of the Game.
A couple mixing stations could be St. Louis or Fort Wayne, WKJG or KXFN, or even CKPC, Brantford, Ontario. Cool. Gospel music, I believe WGRB, Chicago. Okay, I'm gonna go up to the top here. Let's go to .10. Usually medical show going, Nashville, Tennessee, WLAC. KOKC 1520, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, 690 miles.
Uneaten food each year. Shop smarter and
1530 WCKY, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles.
eating leftovers and composting.
The only reason why I'm even working is because my wife's healthcare.
KXEL, Waterloo, Iowa, 210 miles.
My children, but
Yeah, I hear you. And it's just, I didn't dismiss the guy the other. Start seeing problems.
CHHA, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles. I'm going to start seeing this change after 1620, going 5 kilohertz steps because we're in the lower shortwave range. Music on KCJJ, the mighty. 1630 Iowa City, Iowa, 175 miles, 1,000 watts. KCNZ, Waterloo, Iowa, 210 miles, 1,000 watts. WQLR, Kalamazoo, Michigan, 137 miles, 1,000 watts. We're almost done.
Anyone who did anything in the playoffs from last year is
WOZN, Madison, Wisconsin. The Zone, it's 1,000 watts at night. 77 miles to that direction, northwest. The Zone, yep. Okay, this music is adult contemporary out of Lexington Park, Maryland. 685 miles. This is WPTX. KBGG, Des Moines, Iowa, 280 miles. I'll finish this up. Okay, 1700. Beautiful. So there it is, the evening band scan with the Sony ICF-SW7600GR. Is it an awesome radio? You let me know. Give me a big like if you like the video. 2, if you like Sony radios, you like shortwave radios from Sony, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, get notified of future videos. 3, comment below what you think about this radio. I got mine for around $100. I'll have links below. Check them out to eBay. If they're cheap, pick one up. If they're not cheap, don't pick one up. When I mean cheap, I mean under 100, and I would say no more than 125 what I pay for this in this condition. I'm kind of beat up. I'd probably pay around $70, maybe $65, $70. It depends. They're probably going up in value because they don't make them anymore. Hard to say, but I do like the flat neutral tone. You can go see the review video. I'll have it linked in here. Definitely a fun radio. I enjoy it. Glad I took it back out. The synchronous detection is amazing on this radio. If you're a medium wave listener, having that feature right by itself is just really makes a difference, especially in the evening. I loved it. All right, guys, take care, and we'll see you in my next video.